If you're getting into real estate business or any type of investing, this video might save you from making a painful mistake. So today, I actually got my first wholesale deal under contract. That's the good news. The bad news is right after I got it under contract, one of the main numbers changed, and it reminded me of a lesson I'm probably not going to forget. And never build a deal on numbers you haven't fully verified. So here's what kind of happened. I was working this property, running the numbers, talking with the realtor, and then the rent was supposed to be $3,000 per month. That number mattered a lot because that was the basis under for my underwriting. If the rent is 3,000, the deal looks one way, and then if the rent's lower, the deal looks completely different. So we got the property under contract today, and then after that, the realtor called me and told me the rent was actually closer to basically 2,800. So it was a little over $200 less than what I was originally told. Now, $200 might not sound like a lot, but in real estate, especially rental properties, small differences can make an entire deal crumble because $200 of cash flow gone equals about $2,400 per year over and over and over. And if an investor is buying based on cash returns, debt services, operating expenses, and long term cash flow, that difference really matters. That can be the difference between a deal being attractive and a deal needing to be renegotiated. So now I'm going back and having to look at the numbers again. I'm trying to see if this can still work. I'm working on marketing it to new buyers, trying to just get it under contract with a new buyer. And depending on how buyers respond, I might have to go back and renegotiate. And that's just part of the game. And the bigger lesson is the realtor's numbers are not your numbers. The seller's numbers are not your numbers. The listing numbers are not your numbers. The only numbers that are the real ones are the ones that you actually are full, fully verified by like rent rolls or some sort of official document. That means if someone says the rent is $3,000, I need their rent roll. So if somebody says the roof is 5 years old, I need confirmation. If somebody says the property is fully occupied, I need proof. And if they say expenses are low, I need to see what those expenses really are because you're negotiating a deal and every dollar affects your offer. And the rent affects the price, the repair estimates affect the price, the taxes affect the price, insurance, the condition, and the exit strategy also affects the price. So if one number is wrong, the whole deal can fully shift. And that's just what I learned today. And getting a property under contract feels pretty good, but getting it under contract and it's not the finish line, it's just another start. It's a start of new real due diligence phase. This is when you find out if the deal you thought you had is going to be the deal that you actually have. And this applies to more than just real estate. In business, people will give you all sorts of numbers all the time. Revenue, profit, leads, conversion numbers, expenses, and sometimes they're wrong, sometimes people lie, sometimes people just guess, and maybe they just don't know. They'll just repeat what somebody just told them. So you can't get emotional just because somebody gave you a number you like. Yeah, you have to verify it. Trust people. Uh, you could trust people when they have enough information to have that conversation, but verify everything you build your decision around. And for me, my new rule is just simple. Before I go under contract, I want to have their rent rolls. I want to have photos. I want to have confirmation of any major repairs. I just want to understand the true numbers and not just their verbal numbers that they are going based off of. And because a deal built on bad information is not going to be a good deal for you, it's just a surprise waiting to happen. So that's the lesson for today. I got my first deal under contract, which is a big milestone for us, but immediately taught me something important. The money is in the details. And from now on, I'm just verifying the details before I trust the deal. So if you're working on a deal, a business, or any opportunity right now, ask yourself, what am I trusting number wise that I haven't verified? Because that one number might be the only thing that changes everything. I'll see you in the next one.